Alright, 2K community, let me talk to you. Yeah.
The reception by MP.
Yeah, when he gets up there, he gets up there.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Oh my, talk about creativity. MP not holding anything back.
What's up, 2K fam? I got some exciting news for you today. New season, new build, plus a new jump shot. Let's get it. So before I get into it, I'm gonna need for y'all to drop that like, subscribe, or follow, and hit that notification bell because the grind game, we here, baby. Send a rocket game. Boom! Baby. Now today, and highly requested, is one of my ultimate creations. A lethal weapon on the court with an intimidating defensive presence. I'm talking about a 3-and-D2 guard, aka you can catch these hands or a quick fade. So what's it gonna be? This build has everything required to be dependable. Let's talk about it. That post game, nobody's expecting it. That's a quick, easy bucket all day long. That dead-eye shooting ability, you can't be an assassin without lethal shooting. And most importantly, you can't be a savage lockdown defender without the attributes to match your style and play. You know what? It's time to level up. So let's head to the My Player Builder and get this party started. We making this build at the shooting guard position. For the height, let's go 6'5". This gives us the opportunity to have high speed and acceleration. For the weight, we going 220. This will allow you to get bronze enforcer, which is essential to your build. Also, for people who love to have certain body types, this will allow you to do so. Your first body size will start at regular, next will be buff, and lastly, your next body type will be built, which is absolutely my favorite. For the wingspan, we going 6'10". Alright, hit continue. For your physicals, let's go ahead and get that out the way. Speed, 90, acceleration, 88. One of the most important things is being fast and swift. You need to be able to get back to your opponent and contest every single shot. Strength, 74. This will allow you to have bronze enforcer, which I mentioned earlier. This gives you the opportunity to stop all ball handlers in their track. Vertical, 74. Stamina, 99. Now for finishing, bare minimal is the objective here. Close shot, 55. Layup, 40. Driving dunk, 60. Standing dunk, 45. And the most important thing for finishing is going to be post control. So take that all the way to an 85. Now with finishing, don't be concerned. I know it looks a little sus, but let me explain. Layup is too easy in this game. It doesn't need to be that high. Driving dunk at a 60 is going to allow you to have 2-foot moving dunk packages, which almost never gets blocked. Standing dunks at a 45 works just fine. You'll be amazed how often you get them. And with a 85 post control, you will get these top tier badges right here that will keep your opponents guessing because you can simply just fade or hit them with a post spin. For shooting, let's make the opponent fear you from deep. Mid-range, 84, three-pointer, 92, free throw, 99. These shooting attributes will give you these top tier shooting badges, making you dangerous all over the court. And let me tell you something, this build will have you feeling like a real assassin, especially with this one-of-a-kind jump shot that I'm about to give you right now. So grab your pen and paper because it's a good one. For builds 6'5" to 6'9", the base we're talking about is Juan Hernangomez. Just look at that base. It barely leaves the ground and absolutely have a huge green window, especially when you pull up like this and your hands reach above your forehead with a little push off. That's your green window, and 100% a swish every single time. For release 1, choose Pascal Siakam. For release 2, choose Kyle Culver. And for the blend, now I need y'all to pay close attention. For builds 6'5" to 6'6", make sure your release speed is turned to 75%, which will say quit in the box below. Now go 61%, 39%. For builds 6'7" to 6'9", make sure your release speed is turned all the way up and go 61%, 39%. Now to get this base with the releases I provided, you need at least a 77 mid-range or a 3-pointer. corner, whichever you prefer. Also, the visual cue I use is release, so make sure you go to your controller settings and change your shot time in visual cue to release. That's what I use, and that's what I'ma recommend. This jump shot is a gold mine, so be ready to switch buckets all day. Alright, back to the building. For playmaking, passing 75, ball handling 40, speed with ball 40. The passing in this game is up and down. Let's be honest. You can have a 92 pass accuracy and the ball will barely make it down court. Meanwhile, a 77 pass accuracy can go full court. So with a 75, passing hasn't been an issue on this build. Ball handling and speed with ball is good enough to get you to your spot in the mid-range, and especially when you decide to hit a fadeaway three. For defense, for interior, we're going 70. You don't get anchored, unfortunately, because you're 6'5", but having it does make a difference. The one most important thing to have will be perimeter, and if you want to be ferocious, then take that to a 97. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. This is going to give you top tier badges that will make you an absolute beast and a menace on the perimeter. Being able to get all contests and harass ball handlers might be the spark your defense needs late in the game. Now, you can't be a menace without the second most important thing, which is steals. Take that to an 85. You get these badges on silver, and let me tell you something, you're gonna get steals. It's never been an issue with on-ball steals and passing lane steals. They all will fall prey to you. And the third most important thing will be block. Let's take that to a 68. Along with vertical, this will give you bronze chase down and allow you to get blocks. And trust me, I get blocks and so will you. Defensive rebounds, take that to a 71. You only need a 60 for bronze rebound chaser, but why not bring it to the 70? You will have a better chance of getting a rebound over people who have no rebounding at all or bare minimum. Now put the remaining attributes on offensive rebound. Now look, I looked to the sky and asked the 2K guards what's the future looking like, and they said it's looking very bright, my boy. So now you have created a very lethal 3 and D2 guard that you can now go and terrorize your opponents with. So get out there and showcase the power this build has to offer. Alright, don't forget to do me a solid favor and drop that like, subscribe, or follow, and hit that notification bell, because the grind game, we always pushing. And for everyone that's still having fun out there, I salute you. Until then, holla at your boy.